know what I'm saying?
Man, please. I be sleep. I be knocked out. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? It's your boy DJ 9D. Alongside with me is Tyler, our producer, Kel, and we are the Bridge ATL. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you so much for all the love and support. Tyler, please let them know what we got going on for today.
Oh yeah, we got a good show going today. We got we're gonna talk about Keith Lee, his trip to Atlanta. You know, dealing with all these Atlanta restaurants. We're gonna get into Dwight Howard, his whole allegation situation and the sexuality thing going on. It's a big thing. You know, we're gonna talk about we got an artist spotlight. We're gonna talk about Kodak Black's situation, what he got going on. Lauryn Hill. We're going to get into Joe Smith and his wife, what they got going on. It's just been a little bit of a crazy cut in 2 weeks, you know. And we're going to finish off with a word on the street, which is a very interesting topic. But before we do all that, today's show is brought to you by... Today's episode of The Bridge ATL was brought to you by Beyond an Unreasonable Doubt, a sci-fi novel written by Modest. It tackles classism and the physiological impact on lower-income communities. The story unfolds as four brothers are being controlled by the super wealthy. Will they find a way out of being controlled? Or will their dreams come to a tragic end? You can find this book on Amazon or click the link below. So go ahead and check it out. Thank you. And now back to your regularly scheduled programming. So, with all that being said,
before we start, Tyler, I want to shout out to Keisha. She couldn't be here right now, but of course, again, we got Tyler holding it down, man.
Yeah, so hold it down for you, Keisha.
She back next episode, you know what I'm saying? So right now, y'all got the He-Man Women Haters Club. I swear I'm playing. I promise.
No, we're not doing that.
Hey, fellas that are watching, y'all just calm down.
Yeah,
y'all gonna have the queen back on.
Just because she not here don't mean y'all can go crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Still gonna
We
press
chilling
up.
over here. We chilling. But anyway, we gonna get into it. Keith Lee. Y'all know about Keith Lee? Y'all know who he is?
Again,
you know, I'll give a little overview.
Yeah.
You know, so Keith Lee, he's a TikTok content creator. He's mostly a foodie. Well, he is a foodie. Like, he just goes around eating at different restaurants. He's mostly known for really revitalizing a lot of food, like a lot of restaurants, especially in the Vegas area. In Vegas, you know, a lot of people had businesses that were failing. He would go there, try their food, and if it was actually good, he shouted them out. Made sure they knew what was up and all kinds of all the good, the customer service, the food, and really like brought some business into these places. But either way, he came out to Atlanta recently, and he had a less than stellar experience with our food scene. You know, he went to a couple of restaurants. One of them he went to, I already knew about. So shout out to Juicy Jerk. You know, they up through there right now.
Juicy Jerk, real quick, and we're gonna talk about it. I need y'all gotta have a sign or something. I'm talking about I go to Stone Mountain every Sunday. I ride down Memorial Drive every Sunday. I never knew it was there. There's no signage. There's nothing there. Keith Lee hooked y'all up. Put a sign out there. We will make one. Nostalgia Universal Entertainment, hit us up. We'll make y'all a sign. Put it on the side. Memorial Drive. I swear. People will know it's there. You have way more people coming because I never knew it was there the entire time. So please do that for me because I almost missed the turn to go into the parking lot for real. ASAP. Immediately, please. Thank you. Golly.
Yeah, no, they ducked off. They ducked off for sure.
You who don't know,
Nah,
they are
you
ducked
over
off.
there too. Yeah, you don't even
exactly.
know about
See, you don't even know. Nobody knows.
Yeah,
come on now.
Yeah,
Where the signs at, man?
I only knew about them because of my mom's. She went there. She tried it a long time ago, like way back when. And I just knew they had jerk ribs. They like one of the few spots in Atlanta with jerk ribs. Them things buzz, man. They're going crazy. He definitely brought a lot of business, though. I think, Kel, you went there recently and you saw the line.
Yeah, the line is bumping. And like I said, once again, it's bumping because of Keith Lee, but once again, y'all don't have us. I'm going to keep mentioning the sign if we keep mentioning the Juicy Jerk, so we might as well go to another one. Yeah, man. It's definitely busting. It's going crazy right now.
Shout out, man. Shout out to Juicy Jerk.
He also, you know, he went to a spot called the Bodega. I haven't tried that spot, but I heard it was pretty good. But I think those were like
Old Lady Gang, right?
That was one of the places he went, and I was going to say that those were about the only two places he went.
Yeah.
Bodega and Juicy Jerk that were good.
Yeah.
Old Lady Gang.
Well, he said a dining experience on is it Fairburn? I don't know, somewhere.
Oh yeah, he went to
where we are.
Was it the dining experience, the breakfast experience?
Yeah.
Something.
Experience,
yeah, they were good too. They were another one.
Yeah.
I know he tried Atlanta Breakfast Club. I haven't tried them myself.
I heard it was good.
Yeah.
Apparently, he said it was whatever.
It was pretty decent. I know that he went to the two places that really had people up in arms going crazy were Old Lady Gang,
Yeah.
and the real Milk and Honey.
Yeah.
Before
make
we-
sure we know the real Milk and Honey are two different restaurants.
Shout out to the Milk and Honey on Cascade. Y'all ain't the one he was talking about. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Before
y'all.
we get into like his experience at Old Lady Gang and all of that, bro. Me personally, I love Old Lady Gang because we had a few meetings over there one time, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. They chicken and waffles and everything like that, bro. I'm still fiending for that joint, man. For real. Shout out to the whole Old Lady Gang and Candy. You know what I'm saying? I just had to throw that. No disrespect. No disrespect, you know. No
Well, I know
disrespect.
she definitely she replied, and you know she had a response to his whole experience as well as the owners of the real Milk and Honey, and they had two very different responses. You know, hers was more of a, okay, well, I understand the situation.
Right.
We're gonna work to make sure we fix something like that from happening.
Right.
Real Milk and Honey kind of brushed it off, which in my opinion was a mistake.
They
You can't-
try
you
to
shouldn't
play him like-
you shouldn't do that. Like, social media is so important nowadays.
Yeah.
And the word of somebody on social media has more weight sometimes than like the word of people. So
Right,
like you
right.
gotta play the game right. But either way, his experiences at both of those restaurants was that he tried to call in, get an order. They told him we can't help you with that. We don't do to go orders or something like that.
Yeah, we don't do it to go. Yeah.
So when he went to both of those restaurants to call in or to try and get a table or get the food there and then take it, I think at the Real Milk and Honey, it was like 4:00 and they closed at 5. And when they went in there, he sent his wife and his mother-in-law in there because he doesn't want to go in there to stay incognito.
Yeah.
So he sent his wife and mother-in-law in there to order. And they were like, "Oh no, we're not taking orders. We close in an hour." But then he got out the car and walked into the Real Milk
All
and
of a
Honey, and they were
sudden-
like, "Oh no, we got you. Let's make some food for you."
See?
And you know, his whole thing is like his whole character, like his niche is he's a regular person. He's normal. He's not a celebrity. He's not special. He doesn't want any special treatment. Nothing.
right.
So for him to accept any of that would be going against his code that he's created for himself. Right. So pretty much the same thing at Old Lady Gang. He tried to order. They told him, "Oh no, you got to come in, place your order." He came in. They said, "We want a table." They said it's an hour wait. So when he walked in, they said, "Oh, we got a table for you 5 minutes later," and like he just wasn't vibing with that.
Yeah.
So like those two places, he didn't tear them down or anything. He just straight up told everybody, "I didn't get to eat here because of XYZ."
Right.
And the internet took that as these places are terrible and they deserve
Of course,
the
you know
worst.
they're going to run with it, man. They're going to run with it. And my thing is, it's like, that's how you, and I'm not, because I don't own the restaurant and everything, I'm not trying to tell you how to run y'all businesses or anything like that. Once again, I love Old Lady Gang and all of that. You know, I love them. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's how you kind of lose business. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like, just because you literally have 60 minutes to do whatever you do. I understand you trying to close up. You got probably other responsibilities outside of work. I get it. Everybody goes through it. Everybody want to just close up shop and leave as soon as possible. I get it. But at the end of the day, you'll have situations like that when you actually put in the extra mile and the extra work
yeah.
to make your brand much bigger than what it is. You never know who's going to walk through them doors at a certain amount of time. So that's why it's always important, especially if you run a business, to always give it 1,000% from opening up shop to closing up shop. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's unfortunate that, you know, it had the backlash what it had, but at the end of the day, once again, man, just go that extra mile. I get it, I understand it, but just go that extra mile, man, and try to put in the work in order for your business to continue to grow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I agree for sure. You know what I mean? Because me, surprisingly, living here for so long anyway, when it comes to Atlanta dining, I get the waits. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. The only thing I would be mad about, I would not mind waiting an hour to be seated. You know what I'm saying? We've been to Toast a couple times.
Yeah, facts. I love Toast.
Toast
too.
is amazing.
Shout out.
You know
He
what I'm
also
saying?
checked them out and similar
yeah.
situation, but he did get to eat their food.
Yeah, he had their food.
He did get to eat their
He
food.
gave him props.
Okay.
And it wasn't even an official video with Toast. It was
He gave him props still.
somebody like recorded him outside, and you know he was just trying to eat. He wasn't even trying to do a review. He was just going to eat. But you know, like Toast, it's so good. I don't mind the wait, and it makes sense. If you've been to Toast, Toast is not super big, right? It's not gonna fit everybody.
Right. It's literally like
But honestly,
a room and a half.
yeah, but that's the appeal, right?
Yeah.
Like it's really exclusive. I mean, it's really good food, really good vibes, everything. You know what I mean? So it kind of makes sense. I know a lot of people are like, it shouldn't still be all like that. And it's like, well, if you've been in Atlanta is very crowded, super crowded, very small, kind of, but it's super crowded. So it's going to happen. It's up to the restaurant to have the food quality to make up for the wait, have the vibe quality to make up for the wait. And so
It's worth waiting for, man.
yeah, it's worth sometimes
Definitely
worth waiting
worth
for it.
waiting
Sometimes really, if you're with a group of people, y'all will be fine. I mean, you, with your homies, you know what I'm saying, y'all waiting to eat and y'all talking about the food y'all gonna get when y'all walk in. It's really like an experience itself when you do that, when you have brunch.
Right.
You have to get up early in the morning if you want to have brunch or whatever it's on Sundays. You know what it is. Like, you know what time it is.
Atlanta definitely a brunch city.
Because as soon as you get in, you're gonna turn up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna pipe up, get your mimosas and everything, get your drinks in and everything. You're gonna have a time. So it's like, I get if out of towners don't get that part, especially you don't know nobody from Atlanta and understand how it goes. So the wait wasn't a thing with me. I get the customer service stuff. You know what I'm saying? I understand that too. But I guess I'm used to everything.
Yeah.
Living here. So it's like, when he called it out, I was like, he's kind of right. But at the same time, it's like, it's not that bad. It's not terrible, right? Would I come out here for food? No. You know what I'm saying? That's just real spot. Like, real spill. Like, I don't think I would come out here strictly for the food. You come out here for the everything, right? You know, in general. So
The businesses,
the businesses, all that. You know what I'm saying? The vibes.
Yeah.
The
vibes,
this is Black
the
Mecca.
vibes,
This is
yeah.
Black Mecca in the United States. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So I
right.
mean, look at it like that. But you know, his experience, I don't think it's a bad food experience. It's just I wouldn't come here for. This is not a food place. You know what I'm saying? So it's a brunch spot. There's going to be waits. It is what it is, but in my opinion, it's going to be worth it.
Me being
If you got the funds, you know what I'm saying. Do not come out here broke. I'm telling you that now. So be careful with
me
that.
being a Floridian, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Atlanta got some good ass wings, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
You know,
No, Atlanta has
Atlanta's
the best wings.
undefeated with wings.
It's
Yeah,
the best
yeah,
wings
yeah.
in the country.
Everywhere
So,
else you
if
go,
I
they
was
like,
in-
we got Wingstop. Nah,
No.
man, Wingstop ain't
No.
Right,
shit. No offense, Rick Ross.
Nah, fuck that. If somebody tells me Wingstop is, don't do that, bro.
I'll come
Like,
out here for the wings, goddamn it. I ain't gonna lie to
Nah, I
you.
mean,
yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
gonna hold you.
I kind of don't agree with your point, Kel.
What?
Atlanta is definitely a food spot. There's
nah.
a lot of food restaurants.
Nah.
There's a lot of food out here. It's definitely one of the top spots for
Top
food,
spots?
for sure.
Oh
For
my.
sure. In the United States,
I
oh
would
yeah.
say-
Explain.
I would
Oh
say
yeah,
that.
there's so
Explain.
many different bro. It's like the black owned
The black owned.
state,
Okay, yeah.
bro,
That's
where we
cool.
have black owned restaurants. And
Yeah.
you know how we get down.
Yeah, that's
you
cool.
know we get down in the kitchen.
That's black
Yeah.
food.
But
Yeah.
like, even where you gonna get where you gonna get other black food besides like Detroit?
I mean, it's black food.
That's
yeah.
really it. Like
I'm talking about, like,
you ain't going to Texas for black.
If
food.
I'm going on like a food tour,
Uh-huh.
am I going like? Am I going to Atlanta? Like,
are
is that
going
like
to Atlanta.
is that top
definitely
five?
going-
you
definitely
definitely
going
going
to
to
Atlanta,
Atlanta.
bro.
You live here, so you're biased.
You definitely
But Atlanta
going
has
to
a
Atlanta,
lot
bro.
of food, bro.
Everything you got to think about it. Atlanta is literally in the middle of everything. If you got to, it's connected with all from the west, from the south to the north. It's connected, so
So-
everybody passed
That's why
through
we
here.
used to be called Terminus.
That's right. I
You
mean,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So you gonna have
But
all
I mean,
types
like,
of
so
food.
if I'm looking at like, I want, you want to go for the whole palette, right? Italian, Mexican, Asian cuisine. Would you come to Atlanta for that?
That's
kind
not
of
how
shit?
that works.
That's what.
No,
That's
no.
how it's supposed to
But
be, though.
Would
That's
you
what
go
you look
to
at.
California for Italian, Mexican, Asian,
Yes.
Southern?
Yes, not
No.
Southern, not Southern, no.
No, you're not.
But
You're
you
going,
would go to
you're-
Atlanta
you'll
for
go
Southern.
You'll probably go for Hispanic food. You'll probably go there for Chinese food. That's
Where?
it. California.
You would go for the whole. You would probably go to California.
Italian?
You would most likely go to California more so for everything than you would go to Atlanta for everything.
Italian? I don't know.
Nah.
Yes, bro.
Italian. I'm going straight to New York.
I mean, yeah,
Exactly.
New York gonna have it. New York's gonna have
Exactly.
it.
Everybody
But
has
you would
their
go to New York
specialties,
anyway. You would
though.
go to New York anyway for food.
But
It's like
everybody
you
got
would
their
know to go to New York. for
Caribbean
food.
food, you go down to Florida.
Yeah.
You go
yeah.
down
Yeah.
to Florida. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You get the fish right out the water.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Fish,
so
seafood, yeah.
I think it really varies on just what you're looking for and everything like that, because I guarantee you, like Tyler said, you're gonna come to Atlanta to find certain types of food, bro. Like Southern food.
I come to Atlanta for wings.
If it's just wings,
you coming
it's
to
wings.
Atlanta.
You
At the
coming
end
to
of the
Atlanta,
day,
bro.
at the end of the day, you coming to Atlanta, and that's the whole point.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah, man.
I mean, I get it. I agree though on the fact of service. Service is important.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these restaurants really need to update service. Service is like, I think that's more important than, it's like the second most important thing. The food is the most important because the food speaks for
Food is the
itself.
most important. Yeah.
But service, if I go
Service
to
is
a
second,
restaurant
no matter
and I
what.
got good food but bad service,
Yeah.
it's gonna mess up my experience.
But you also got them certain folks that come up in there think think they superior.
Oh yeah,
over
some of the folks
somebody.
deserve bad
So
service.
it kind of weighs because like at the end of the day, I understand the worker because again, you've been there for hours. You probably got something going on in your personal life. I get it, but it's nothing wrong with just being like polite, mindful, and everything, and just going that extra mile than just going straight off the bat being like, you know what, we don't got this, we don't got that. If somebody's being rude, if the customer's being rude to the server, I understand why I wouldn't apply service. Even though it hurt the business, I understand. But at the end of the day, it kind of works on both sides. If you want good service, you have to put that energy out there first in order to receive it back. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, yes ma'am, no ma'am. How along the way? Okay, cool. Thank you very much. It goes a long way.
And Keith Lee also tipped Dining Experiences.
He
service
tips
workers.
heavy.
He tipped them.
He
good amount.
tipped
He said their customer
heavy.
service was like top 10, probably one of the best customer service experiences he had.
What?
The dining experience.
Oh, dining experience.
It's like
Okay.
it's like a brunch spot, I think.
Yeah, like
a breakfast brunch spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said they were probably. I think that was his number one here in Atlanta.
Okay.
But I just know. I just think it was crazy. That whole situation, like diners, Atlanta diner restaurants, please be nice to your customers.
I mean, I think
and be understanding.
It was-
But also Keith Lee, like Candy, what's her name? Candy.
Yeah,
Bird.
Candy.
Yeah. She even said it. You're kind of a celebrity now. Everybody know who you are.
Yeah.
So it's like
somebody's
it's
gonna
kind of
come at you.
hard to expect people to not want to give you favoritism
Yeah.
treatment. Like it's just gonna happen. I get your vibes. I respect it, but you kind of a celebrity now.
Yeah, as a
And
business,
it's
you
like-
kind of have to do that. Like, no matter what. Like, what if a celebrity comes to your establishment and is like, oh, well, we couldn't order because it took us 2 hours to get a seat, and it's like, now that celebrity who has like 5 million followers or whatever just told 5 million people that they couldn't be seated.
Yeah.
So of course they're not going
I-
to take that chance. They're going to be like, fuck that.
I-
Let me get you in like right now.
Yeah.
I get the double-edged sword,
So it's
but
a
at the end of the
business.
day, salute to Keith Lee for
Oh, yeah.
just staying grounded. Just staying grounded, because a lot of people, believe it or not, a few celebrities think they obligated to get this, that, and the third because they always got that pimp
They
treatment.
kind of are though.
I know, I get it.
Yeah.
But I'm just fact
Free
of the matter
advertising.
is, right. Fact of the matter is, it's just like I respect celebrities more when they're grounded and understand. Okay, this is how I started. I understand where I'm at now, but this is how I started, and that's how I want to be. You know what I'm saying? That's how I want. I want to be grounded. I don't want to get too big headed. Once you get too big headed, then everything seems to start tumbling down for you, for not only you but your career also. If that makes sense.
But I'll say this too though, because I feel like one of the appeals of his video was the fact that he was highlighting the fact that they were rushing him to a table. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, but you know why? Like, don't. That's kind of the part I was looking at the video. I was like, because it's like, you know why
Yeah.
that was giving you.
and that's the
like, it's
the
not
grace
like
that I
you
give to
kind of put them out
restaurants.
there to say, oh, they're just gonna let celebrities come. Like, no, bro. Like, in case you're gonna go on your platform and say they wouldn't seat you for 2 hours, you're gonna like expose them. Either way, like it's a lose-lose situation. Either
Right.
way, you know what I'm saying?
Well, at least he gave the whole story though.
yeah, but
At least it wasn't like, oh, they didn't want to seat me
Yeah.
because of XYZ or whatever. You know, at least he said when I did come in, they noticed who I was and they wanted to have me try their food.
Yeah.
It's just he wants the same treatment, and I feel like he's kind of reached a status now where it's like you're not going to
Nah,
get the
bro.
same
Like, you
treatment.
know how-
it's
you know
just
how this
it's only they've seen what you've done for all of these little restaurants.
So of course
So they
gonna
already,
make-
bruh has turned so many. He got a dude in a food truck who was making barely enough to keep the food truck going.
a storefront, right?
Like, yeah. I think he got a storefront
Yeah, he
now.
has to,
Like he that man's food truck had a line, like long line every single day after he tried that food truck. And he only tried it on a whim. He was just like, I saw this food truck, nobody was there, so I said, I'm gonna give him a try. That was some of the best food I ever had. All he had to say, and next thing you know, that thing was wrapped around the streets, all kinds of stuff. So it's like
Yeah, he changed lives. He
you
changed
kind of
lives.
out here, you making your own miracles,
Bro,
really.
like the food Jesus.
Like-
son.
yeah.
Crazy. No, for real.
They got people saying they want the Keith Lee of hairstylists.
I ain't trying to. I ain't trying to stay too much on this topic, but I'm not gonna say any names, but it be other,
Food critics.
yeah, food critics and everything like that have their own channel doing their thing. But I seen a person skinny, fit, start eating every video, eating different foods every video with it, and just blow up. So do you think that's like a health risk to be in that type of position?
So you have to, a lot of the food, because I watch a lot of them.
Yeah.
They all work out. Like they all have a very like they work out. Like
Keith
you
Lee,
can't eat that
Keith
much.
He did
He's
MMA.
ex MMA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying him. I'm
Yeah,
just
no,
saying
in
it's just
general,
certain.
yeah.
Yeah,
some,
it's just
some
certain
people
people.
can fall in that pit for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
a lot of
Depends
them
on
like
what it is.
they work out. Like you eat that food, you review the food, and you work out. Like that's the
okay.
thing. You gotta work out.
Okay.
Like if you're not working out consistently, you can't really be no real like consistent food critic.
Right. Because I
You don't
seen
really get you know they gonna see the
man,
food in you.
I seen a few people how they started and where they are now, just being in that type of field, bro.
Yeah.
It's bad, bro.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
You know, so definitely got to have a balance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
for sure. But hey, like we said, you know, Atlanta food scene, definitely up your customer service. And like I said, Keith Lee, you are a celebrity, so it's gonna be harder. That's all. You gotta get a good makeup team and just come in there with like the full mask on and everything, like a completely different person, you know. But moving on with the celebrity talk, we're gonna talk about Dwight Howard, man. Oh man, his whole situation is kind of crazy, right?
I love Dwight Howard, man.
You
He
know.
cool. He cool people.
Yeah, but his situation is crazy because, you know, he has that court case going on where someone is, and there's no definitive yay or nay yet. Currently, it's allegations that he performed a non-consensual sex act on another man.
Man, fuck all that. So,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
like you said, internet is a powerful thing.
as of the current trial proceedings, right? He is basically admitted to having relations of some sort with. This is from his he basically confirmed these meetups with another another male, which would make him probably the biggest athlete to have that we know of to be gay, right? And here's the thing. Nothing wrong with that. My thing with Dwight Howard is, if you are that, and I know you want to keep it in,
Just come out, bro.
I think in your career, this is not mid level. You're not in the middle of your career. You're literally at the tail end.
Mm-hmm.
You're an NBA champion, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. I've been watching you my entire life. You know what I'm saying? Your entire career.
Right.
You're a great player. Your personality, everything is really great.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It would really benefit that community if you would just say you were gay. You know what I'm saying? And it would honestly benefit your career if you would just say it. I think you hiding it, going back and forth. And, I also understand why you hid it, because it is a stigma within athletes and sports of being part of that group, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. You know what I'm saying? I understand it's a lot of danger that comes with that. But it would be I think it would benefit your career, and would help push the narrative that athletes can be gay and play ball or be in sports, and you would actually you'd be a big help to progress in that field. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. And so, all this hiding, all this other stuff, it's like, bro, we kind of knew this. If you're from Atlanta, y'all know. We all knew Dwight Howard was. You know what I'm saying? My homie say,
Did we though?
My homie say,
did we?
But my homie say he be like, yeah, he got a little oatmeal in him. You know what I'm saying?
He got a little what?
Oatmeal. He got a little
Oh
oatmeal in him.
no.
But we've talked about it's been around, bro. People get around. People know in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? You just gonna know, bro, Dwight Howard dude. So we've been knowing this shit for years, and he knows this shit. So I mean, he was DMing with his fucking main IG to these same dudes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, dog.
Yeah.
So you might as well go ahead and do it.
It's a wonder that it's just now coming out though.
I mean,
No, we live
no,
in.
it would happen. We live in Atlanta. This shit don't. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not even that, bro. You seen all the stuff that happened for the past, since 2008 to now, bro? Everything's just started opening up, man.
Social media?
Social media. You could get married now. You have artists that are literally one of the top 10 that are gay and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of.
It's the best time for him to come out.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
no. Things
best
for gay people in the LGBTQ community has really, it's way up.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
true.
right now
2010. I'm tripping.
it's on the
shit.
tail
Shit,
end, right?
18.
So the T's are trying to, the T of the LGBT is trying to get their place in there, but
Man, this is the perfect time, bro. Because
Yeah,
at the end
it
of the day, it's not no shame in none of whatever activities they doing now.
yeah,
At all. I mean, especially him. Bro, you have all the accolades. You know what I'm saying? You're probably a future Hall of Famer when you retire.
Right.
Bro, you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Just go
Right.
out there and do what you got to do. I know you got a lot of kids. It's gonna look kind of crazy probably, but I mean, in my opinion, bro, this is the best time for you to come out and say who you truly are. Like I said, once again, you would absolutely benefit that community. You know what I'm saying? Yourself, your own career, coming out in your own light, and just go ahead.
So you feel like more celebrities who are undercover should.
Yeah, because like I said, the stigma is we get why some of them have to hide. Depending on whatever organization they are, it might be frowned upon. It might be a detriment to their own career.
So you don't think that would have? So had he came out, let's say he was
earlier,
still playing over here.
Had he came out earlier?
He came out, I think that would have caused issues within the team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he couldn't have done it. He couldn't have done it. But like I said, I understand why he hit it for so long back then. He's playing for China now. I don't think any team's gonna pick him up because he's at the tail end of his career. He's older. He's slower. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. This is the best time to do it. Like, okay, hey, bro, I've been doing this.
Do you think China gonna be cool with that?
Probably not. But
does
he really need China money though? Like, is that, you know what I mean?
He playing for him. He might need it. You know,
I ain't gonna lie. I think he just should just sit down somewhere now. You know, either I don't know if he want to stay in China, but if he come back overseas or whatever, sit down, come out, live your life, and I guarantee you he'll get glorified, especially over here. I don't know about China, but over here, he'll get glorified for it. Yeah. And what else can you say, bro? He is what he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's straight. And the reason why we know that he got some oatmeal in him is because any straight dude would have been like, hell no, I mess with girls. I straight up and down.
He would have just shut it down.
He would just shut it down.
Every interview, every questioning.
Yeah, but if you trying to hide it, obviously, bro.
I mean, he said it in the trial proceedings that he approached the person about having. He confirmed it. Yes, I did do that. So I mean, it's obvious. It's like, bro, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all knew for real.
Damn, Dwight Howard.
You're still.
I'm sorry. That puts in my head.
He's still
though.
one of the best to play this game, bro.
Yeah, he's
like,
still. I ain't knocking off that.
I don't think that takes away from anything he's done.
No.
I mean, I'm a fan. I'm a fan only that. But he played for my favorite team, the Lakers, and he helped them get a ship. Shout out to you, bro. I just hope you come out and just tell these folks what the hell going on, bro.
Orlando Howard.
Yeah, he was a dog, bro.
He was a dog.
Like, what are you going to say? You know what I'm
day.
saying? Like, brother, you've already reached a certain level of status where that shit don't even matter. We really don't. Promise you. I know the media's going to blow you up for the first month or two.
Oh yeah.
Nobody's going to give a fuck after that. I promise.
Yeah.
You. Just go ahead, run it. Like I said, we on this side in this city, we already knew, bro. So go ahead and knock, you know what I'm saying? Knock that shit out,
Atlanta's just the big detector. We just know it all.
We just
Right.
knew, bro.
Right.
It's crazy.
So.
Well, I mean, there you have it, man. Walking your truth.
For real.
But we're gonna go ahead and kick it over to you, Jerry, for the our DJ 9D. My bad.
Oh yeah, man. Come on, man. My name is not Jerry, y'all. I don't know where you get
my
that
bad.
from.
I don't even know who Jerry is, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know who that is.
DJ 9D. But nah, man, we're gonna get into the artist spotlight. We got Lauryn Hill and Kodak Black. I want to talk about Lauryn Hill because, of course, she's a legend in my opinion. I think she made some wonderful albums, of course, with the Fugees in her solo career. Everybody's complaining about, her the way she performed, her being late and just pretty much causing all these problems, just not only for the fans but just people pretty much who look up to her, And me personally, I love Lauryn Hill, bro. I don't care about how she performed and everything like that. Far as just, I'm not finna go out there and buy no ticket and sit out there for hours waiting, because she's been doing this for years. She's been doing this shit for years. It's nothing new. It's nothing new about her being late to her own concert. She's been doing it for as long as I can remember. My thing is, bro, even though she's been late, you don't know what's going on in her personal life, and I think you should give her that amount of respect. Now, on the other end, I understand if you bought a ticket, you expect her to be here at a certain time, blah, blah, blah. I get it, but at the end of the day, we all human. We fighting demons. We trying to get through what we trying to get through. And I believe when she made a song on Nas' album, it didn't drop. It dropped, I believe, like maybe a year and some change ago. But she said a line in there said, people are complaining about my lateness while I'm out here trying to save lives, or something like that. And that always stuck to me because, again, she's been late to her concerts and all of that. But now that I have clarity of what she's been going through, she's out here trying to save lives. She out here helping other people. The stuff she's doing behind closed doors that don't get talked about, that don't get glorified. And I feel like for years and years now, people have just been bashing her how crazy she is and all these kids she got, and just so on and so forth. So I love Lauryn Hill, man. What y'all think about just that whole situation, her being late to every concert? How do y'all feel about it? And yeah, what's up?
So I'm a man of value, right? So depending on my ticket price, your ass better be out there on that stage on time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm paying $200 to see your ass, you might have to be there early. You know what I'm saying? Before your time's supposed to be on there. I ain't gonna lie. Like, so I'm gonna need you to be on point. I'm sorry. If you saving lives, don't have a show then. You know what I'm saying? At that point, have a show when you know you can be there on time. That's just real spill. You know what I mean? Like, you're wasting everybody else's time. You're acting like everybody else doesn't have shit that they got to do. You know what I mean? So you got to definitely make sure that you show up. You know, on the ticket price it says you're supposed to be here at this time. You need to do that. You know what I'm saying? You just got to have the due diligence, the respect for the people who came out to see you. I get you're Lauryn Hill, right? I remember somebody was saying today's generation is missing a Lauryn Hill because back then they had Lil' Kim and a Lauryn Hill. We don't have a Lauryn Hill today.
We just got Lil' Kim's.
We just got Lil' Kim.
Man, shout out to Jill Scott too, by the way, and Erykah Badu.
for sure.
Don't forget them, man.
The whole neo soul scene.
Yeah.
So we don't have that. We don't have that other side. Well, now we just have all these Lil' Kims running around with no other balance. You know what I'm saying? So
not even Lil' Kim's, bro.
I mean, worse than that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Going crazy.
Lil' Kim was lyrical.
Yeah,
it's the evolution, right?
Yeah. So because of that, you know, but like I said, once again, it depends. Like my ticket's like $20. We at a festival, $30.
It's whatever.
Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I ain't pay that much to see you. But if you it depends. I never bought a Lauryn Hill ticket, so I don't know how much she charging. But like I said, I would say if I'm paying upwards over $100 to come see Lauryn Hill, you have to be there on time. Otherwise, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? So just in my opinion, just be mindful of people who came to come see you. I think that's very important. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Kel. If I'm paying for a ticket, I expect to have a show. Like, I'm paying to see Lauryn Hill, the Lauryn Hill that I listen to on these albums, all of that. I'm paying to see you. I'm showing you that I value you more than just listening to you through the radio. I want to see you in person. I want to hear you sing. I want the whole experience. So if you're not showing up on time, like, what am I here for? Why are you even touring if you're not even going to respect us for, trying to come see you? It's like, that's crazy. If any other artist was doing that, people are going crazy. Like, whether you have the tenure or not. If, let's say Michael Jackson was still alive. If Michael Jackson was always late to the stage, would people really be as happy with him as always? Or would it be like, he's always late? Like, if you really think about it, I know he's like a really, really up there example.
I mean, they would love him regardless.
He's like goated, right?
But I feel you on what you're saying. But
or like if Drake, all right, if Drake came to the stage late, are you gonna be happy with every show that Drake does? He's late. He ain't got enough even though he's topping. Like we said, he up there with Michael right now by statistics. If Drake was late to every show, he gonna catch some serious flack. Like if he's seriously late, like bro, just pull up 2 hours, do one song. Yeah, all right, y'all. See y'all later. Nah, people gonna talk about it. So you gotta like respect your fans a little bit. You gotta be like, I love y'all, I appreciate y'all. You just gotta be like, hey, look, this is what time the show is. I'm gonna make sure I'm here. I'm gonna get y'all a performance.
I agree on both of y'all, man. I just hate to see her, getting all this backlash just because she is goated. She is a legend, and. Whatever you're going through, Queen, man, I just hope you really, really get together because you got people out here that really love you and just want to see you perform, man. And I hate that you have to get, like, just all this backlash and negativity off of just, not showing up on time. Like us regular folks or whatever, we be late to work, we getting our ass kicked, we getting fired, so I definitely understand what's going on.
I just think it's bad because the one thing I've seen about the whole thing is like people are on social media actively saying, don't go to a Lauryn Hill concert.
Yeah, right.
And you don't want that kind of publicity, especially if you set up a tour. You don't want that. If people are telling other people don't go to a tour because it's going to kill like the magic of Lauryn Hill for you, you shouldn't. Yeah, you got to like reevaluate.
Don't say, you lucky I came up here anyway. Like, nah, bro.
That makes it worse.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, she said that on the interview recently.
You lucky I came here?
Basically,
you lucky I even showed up.
In that case, no bullshitting. But nah, and I mean, in all seriousness, I don't know if she's trying to just not be recognized, or because you been in the game for so long, maybe you go a little bit off just with
Why go on tour then?
just whatever. I don't know.
Money?
Maybe it's not even up to her. Maybe it's certain
might be a
obligations
contract
she
obligation.
gotta put up with. And I'm not saying she's like crazy or whatever, but what I'm saying is, with just imagine over 10 years or something, you have anything that I pick up this water, Jerry picking up the water. DJ 9D picking. I'm saying my damn name. DJ 9D picking up the water. Oh, he's putting it down. He's just standing up out of the chair. Oh, he's sitting down. Everything that you do is always gonna be in the public eye. So maybe, I'm not sure. I can't speak for her. I don't think for her. But my thing is, maybe she's just trying to not be I don't want to use the word respected, but just recognized.
She just want to be.
She just want to be because when you locked up in certain contracts and when you locked up and obligated to do certain things, you ever been working at a job and be like, damn, I don't want to be here no more? You know what? Bump it. I'ma just work half-ass today. I'ma just put up certain amount of things in here and just leave it at that. It's no different, I feel like. Maybe she's trying to just not be recognized and live a normal life. Maybe, I don't know. But it's always a reason behind every action, and in my opinion, I think that's what she's doing. She's not trying to be recognized. She still want to be respected. She still want to be loved, but I just think she don't want to work at a job no more.
Yeah, I mean,
So either way it go, man, it's just one of those things.
She don't want to go through the regular system of how everybody else doing it.
Right.
But,
She don't want to do that.
Like I said,
but,
you definitely don't want to. Your fan base made you. So you gotta respect your fan base.
That's
I think,
true.
No matter what, if I ever got that big, the fans come first because they made me anyway. You know what I'm saying? They're able to. They sustain my lifestyle. I gotta be grateful. You know what I'm saying, to the folks that gave it to me. So if showing up on time is the least I can do, come on now.
Agreed.
That's because that's really all they're at. They're not talking about her. They're just saying, can you just please show up on time? Like, you know what I mean?
Hey,
I done seen people talk about the performance, but
that's
they say
what
she
I'm
be
saying.
remixing the songs and not singing them like how
Not
she
singing how
did
she was
before,
doing. Yeah.
or like the band she with playing a completely different rendition.
Oh man,
That's my thing.
Yeah.
I think she's just trying to get out of the industry, bro. That's my thing. I see no way around it. We could be thankful that we have customers coming to our jobs and paying for the products and giving us money. We could be thankful. Yes, we could be thankful. But at the end of the day, that doesn't help the fact that I still got to be in this cycle of whatever. I get it. I understand what you're saying, Kel. But at the end of the day, if I'm in this same routine, if I have nothing else to offer to this business and I'm still forced to come here on time to perform and make sure every product is lined up for the customers to conceive and get it, then it's like I'm in this cycle. I don't want to work here no more.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here no more. I understand y'all mad at me for not showing up to work on time, not giving them my 100%, but I don't want to be here no more. I can't leave because before I got hired, I signed this contract and said I'm in every obligation to do this. And that was the money I needed at the time. But now that I got the money, I'm in this cycle. Maybe I did a show here and there that was cool. But if I keep on working, keep on doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna get sick of this shit. And I understand that my customers is mad because I'm not giving them 100% product. But at the end of the day, bro, honestly, I don't even give a damn. Y'all should be lucky I'm showing up to work right now
That's
give
exactly
you.
what she said.
That's what I'm saying.
That's basically what's going on.
That's the
So
full
she cool
circle.
with it. I ain't cool. We ain't pulling up then. I mean,
I think that should be the natural reaction
yeah.
to that.
Right,
So that's,
right.
That's fine. If that's what
Right.
that's what she's trying to do, hey,
Crazy.
look, go keep going. I'm not buying no ticket anyway. Like I said, unless it's like $30. Well, I can see learn here for $30. Yeah, I'll pull up.
She gotta be performing at a festival, and I'm like, oh, there's the stage.
I don't think
listen.
she is not pulling up. I'm pretty sure, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
People gonna be
man.
waiting all night.
I'm gonna vibe at the festival regardless. It's $30. So.
Yeah, man. So I once again hope whatever you're going through, Queen, we praying for you. Shout out to you, nothing but love. Kodak Black, as y'all know, DJ 9D is from Florida. So we I've been following Kodak Black since he was yay high to what he is now. But recently he was on the Drink Champs podcast, and I don't know. To me, I understand Florida lingo. You know, I understand people from Pompano. I grew up all around Broward, from Deerfield to Pompano to Fort Lauderdale, the whole nine. I grew up all around Broward, so I understand the lingo. But to me personally, it's just, and everybody's been saying it. You know, not just me, but. Did y'all get a chance to watch the Drink Champs episode?
I think I only seen
Kodak
clips.
Black?
I ain't watched the whole episode.
So
Do he seem a little bit like?
So this is what y'all say. He helped them jiggers. Is it?
I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to say that. But
So I mean, with what he said, in my opinion, I don't think he is either. I think he said he had took 2 shots, and he said he don't drink, and his homie was like, "Yeah, you don't drink, bro." He could have been drunk. If you don't drink and you drink, bro, like you could definitely be out your shit.
2 shots.
Yeah, you could be fucked up. Yeah, 2
Yeah,
shots. Yeah. If you don't drink at all, and he's small. He not big.
Yeah, he ain't big.
If you don't drink at all, yeah, that'll fuck you up. Especially if you had drug problems in the past. Now you drinking alcohol. Yeah, you definitely gonna be on some shit. Right?
Okay, maybe that was the situation because
he's had lives after that where he would talk. Like I said, his lingo is very super Floridian. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That nigga, he's basically rambling half the time. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Type of shit. So I get why people would think that. I don't know. I mean, I'm off Kodak. You already know why. But I mean, his
where you all
the 6ix9ine shit, bro.
Oh man, please. He talked about that.
He
too,
did talk
it's
about
a
that.
meal, homie. Come on, man.
Yeah, he talking.
And he dissed him on his own song. He ain't got $1 million. I would.
He like people to stand on business.
Yeah.
I hate. And by the way,
Tyler,
real quick,
be real. Tyler, be real.
I hate this standing on business shit.
Be real,
We've been saying
Tyler.
this shit for years. Why is it like a meme now? Like what the fuck? That shit's
It's a
anyway,
meme because Drewski, bro. You know
fuck
that.
that shit. We've been saying that shit a long time
Tyler,
ago. We've
be
been
real.
doing that
If
shit.
you had $1 million in front
I
of
don't
your
care. I'm
face-
gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm-
But
I'ma
Tyler not out here rapping about fuck.
and
snitches
you ain't
shit.
out here rapping either. So what
I'm
you
not.
saying?
I'm still not doing it though. Fuck that dude, bro. Like that's
No,
crazy.
no,
That's-
okay, you
that's-
can't
like,
say that,
realistically,
bro.
Like it's just a weird. It's such a.
Well, I mean,
it's
that's
terrible, bro.
that's how rap
terrible.
work,
I just
right?
hate that shit.
You gotta be. You can't rap about something that you're not really about, and then when you switch up, you know, people. His reaction is natural because people are gonna look at you like,
not
bro,
doing
you
that.
like if you rap about. You know, you in the streets and you real and you ain't never been in the streets. You worked a data input job or something, and you just started rapping. Like people be like, "What is he talking about?" That nigga worked at Google.
But Kodak is from the streets though.
No, he is.
He is from the streets.
But he had songs telling people not to snitch, bro.
But like, there's no such thing as street
We had a
code
whole- we had a
nowadays
whole
anymore.
spiel.
Bro.
telling people.
Is street
not to
code even
snitch.
really like respected nowadays?
I mean, look. At the end of the day, he's talking about he telling people not to snitch.
And then he goes.
He
working for
did.
somebody
He
who did
wasn't
it.
hanging out with 6ix9ine through none of that.
What, it don't matter. He's
Through
still,
none
he's,
of that. He don't know the
He
people
is
that
literally
he.
endorsing, literally partnering up, collaborating with somebody who was doing something that he told people not to.
Bro, he's not endorsing nothing. He literally dissed him on his own song.
Nah, but he did a song with him still.
Bro,
has
he
pictures
did.
with him still.
It's justified. Now I
That's not a
understand
diss.
if
That's not
you
really a
rapping
diss.
about this, that, and the third with him,
6ix9ine
but
knows
he
he
was
a rap.
rapping against him.
Nah, I wasn't against it.
Well, he
Matter of fact, not only that, he also edited. He actually did him even worse.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
He edited that shit out, and he allowed him to edit it out anyway. You get what I'm saying? Like
Man, that man
doesn't-
paid $1 million, so he probably edited it out.
He
behind
has it though.
whatever.
What is $1 million to somebody who already has it though? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it,
You
bro.
don't know that man.
It's a lot.
pockets,
It's a lot
bro.
of. It's a lot of.
You don't know
money,
his
money ain't
pockets.
that.
You
it
don't
ain't
know
that
his
serious.
pockets, though.
I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think it's something.
Nah,
I don't want to get too much into it because we talked about it before. But like I said,
Yeah.
I don't really endorse people who do that. But like I said, I mean, I was a big Kodak fan, like you were. You know, I felt like a lot of his shit was very deep because, especially the early projects like Project Baby and them, because it's like these were very deep. He was like 17, 16, rapping about this shit. It sounded like he was like 30, speaking on some shit that a lot of older men were going through. And you know, right now, like I said, I think that's kind of following him, haunting him almost. That's what it seems like. It seems like he looked like a zombie out in this motherfucker for real. Honestly, that's what he looked like. So it's like it's all catching up to him.
oh, that lifestyle and all that. I think that, and that's interesting. You know, rap doesn't really have something built into it that kind of helps with that, right? There's no like therapy for rap. Like, do rappers really endorse therapy? No. It would be an amazing thing if they did because that lifestyle is a rough lifestyle to live. That's like, I can understand people having PTSD and not even knowing it.
Yeah, G Herbo actually talks about that a lot. PTSD, and when you grow up in these hoods, you gain PTSD.
Yeah.
He's advocated for that. I think he has programs to help with that as well. So shout out to him. But yeah, people like Kodak need to go through that. Young boy, one of them, he needs to go through that too. You know what I'm saying? These
There's a lot of them that need to go through it for real, because they just had rough upbringings, and then they were able to turn that into something that they can monetize it.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
it's still pouring gasoline on fire though. Because if that's all you know, that's all you know.
No,
you're not really getting no help. Of course, you can monetize it, you can control it, you can make income off it. Cool, get it. But it's no different from boys in the hood, just the ever in the cycle of just killing, getting some get back, killing, getting some get back. It's
really a survival
ongoing
game.
cycle. You know what I'm saying? And
crazy.
if you're not seeking help, then you fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, yeah, man, just Kodak Black. If you going through something, man, I highly suggest you seek some help and everything. I love the interview. Shout out to Nori, and his whole team and everything. He had Large Professor on there too, man. Shout out to Nori for bringing that legend on to there. And yeah, man, Kodak Black, bro. Just get some help. Love you, man. Straight up. That's my artist spotlight.
Word. Yeah, man. It's a crazy, heavy. It's not really a heavy topic, but one thing I definitely wanted to get into for sure on this podcast is the Joe Smith situation.
Oh shit.
Him and his wife. So for those who don't know, Joe Smith's his wife recently, he found out she had an OnlyFans behind his back.
Well, let's talk about who Joe Smith is real quick.
Yeah, I was about to kick it to you for you to give people the.
Joe Smith was back in the day. I can't even give you the year.
Bowling.
Was a first round draft pick. I want to say he was the number 1 pick in the NBA. Didn't do too much, obviously, because I mean, if you say Joe Smith, a lot of people don't know he even played for the NBA. The fact that his wife had to do OnlyFans now tells you how much he did in the NBA. But his wife before that was an adult film porn star before they even met up anyway.
Right.
That's to preface that. But his wife is, during their, I want to say they've been together for like 13 years. She decided to get an OnlyFans, and because they were having financial problems. So I think the main question is to y'all, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ever got, it's crazy. 2 things, right? Would you be in a relationship with somebody who's been in the adult film industry?
Fuck no.
That's one.
So a sex worker,
Yeah,
essentially,
that's one.
right? Yeah.
That's one. Number 2, if everything was going downhill in terms of financial status and everything, and your wife decided to get an OnlyFans,
Fuck no.
would you stay with her? He would let me finish.
He wouldn't even let you finish the question. Bro, go ahead, answer.
My fault, man. My fault, man. Shit, I got that.
Hell no.
Hey, all right. So the first question: would I ever date somebody
In the adult film industry.
in adult that is in the adult film?
That was previously.
Nah. I mean, I thought we well, not necessarily talked about it. It was certain things that was related to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But nah, man, if you ran through me personally, if I know you ran through, yeah, I mean, look, bro, we all adults here. We seen a few flicks. We already know what it was. Look, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Come on, bro, you gotta keep it a bean, bro. Look, you got 3 ways. You got some damn. All of that. Keep it because we on YouTube. But no, the thing is, it's like, no, I wouldn't, because at the end of the day, it's like you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Once the damage is done, it's done.
Yeah.
It's done. Especially if I know about it, I can't go nowhere without nobody knowing you, bro. I can't go nowhere.
Well, I mean, you don't know that. People might just be like, you look familiar.
Bro.
And then when they look familiar,
and
then they find out, shit.
They gonna go home later that night. I know who this is.
No, they're gonna be at the share with it. Like,
right. I gotta use the bathroom right quick. Y'all.
What's that movie with
bro.
Bernie Mac, bro?
No.
You remember that movie?
Yeah.
He was like, I knew you from somewhere. You know
Oh,
what I'm
that's
talking about?
House Party 3.
Like,
They used to call you Jawbone.
And they be at the
Oh
table.
my God.
That's exactly how it's gonna be when they see
Yeah,
your wife.
with Bernie Mac.
I knew you. You a lucky man. So yeah, that's like the fear, right? That's like a nightmare for.
That's
a nigga.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that it's like I can't even bring my girl nowhere. I can't even marry. No, I wouldn't. That's ran through. And your second question was what?
If y'all are having financial problems and your wife decided
Financial problems.
your
Man,
wife was
look.
like, "I get OnlyFans."
Look,
Now, mind you, you ain't gotta be naked. You just show a couple toes or something. You feel me?
She not making content with anybody. She's just showing her body.
Yeah.
what that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying, like that's the stipulation, right?
No.
Oh, so it's a no. It's a straight up no.
Straight
No,
up and down. I ain't
Get a
gonna lie.
regular job.
So
Go
if
work
her-
at
she
go
had,
work at a
like,
grocery store.
OnlyFans.com/anything. You like?
You
hell
said
no.
what?
Like OnlyFans.com, they have their profile,
Slash.
whatever. You ain't going for it at all.
I ain't
do
going
not
for it
attach
at all.
OnlyFans to your
And
name
it's crazy
whatsoever.
because I joke with my fiance every now and then. I'm like, man, you know, I might have to put your toes on the
All right,
goddamn
click on-
internet.
You want to play if you want to. You gonna do it one time, get about 5,000. You gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Where you get them money from?
Get them shits painted, get it up. No, I'm
Hey.
just playing. But nah, man, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, look, I know we men at the end of the day, we look at women in all types of ways. And we just gonna forever think of it because it's in our nature. But at the end of the day, we don't want for women that we really, really highly respect, especially if you've been with somebody, trying to build with somebody a future, a mother of your child, potentially a grandmother and everything. You don't want her image and the way you look at her, you know, just going in the wrong way, just looking at her like because she gotta have respect for not only herself but her family as well, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it. You know, I would never in my life. I don't give a fuck. You could be the baddest one. You could be the baddest. I don't give a fuck. I may do what I do. You know, if I was out here, I may do what I do, but I wouldn't respect you, bro. I wouldn't, and that's just me. And I guarantee you, a lot of other brothers thinking the same way of how they look at OnlyFans models or porn stars, whatever the fuck.
The facts.
You know, so that's my take on it, bro. If you on your last resort, and if you don't got no other outlet, your ass better sell goddamn lemonade on the corner. You know,
Lemonade,
you
bro.
know, y'all, you
That's
better
wild.
sell. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, because once you on that OnlyFans, bro, your image is fucked. Your ass might as well get a cat, an apartment, a house, whatever.
Him and this
and
cat
die-
lady joint, bro.
And die alone, bro. I'm
and this
telling
cat
you,
lady thing.
I'm telling you, you're gonna get nothing but ran through, and it's gonna make you depressed. Because once you put that shit on the internet, it's not getting erased.
I feel like they can still get a good dude. Some dude gonna go for it. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously look at Joe Smith, nigga.
Man, look.
Case
Man,
in
look.
point.
Man, hey.
She got a baller.
Hey,
Hey,
I
I
guarantee
I mean, they're not
you-
balling right now, but she had a baller.
Look.
I guarantee
Kim
you,
Kardashian up $1 billion.
man, shit, she ran through too.
Her whole
Up $1
family.
billion.
I don't give
Her
a
whole
fuck,
family
bro.
got up off
But-
of her sex tape,
bro,
bro.
no,
The whole family.
no,
The whole family
no.
came up.
And I guarantee you, if it wasn't for that money, bro, she wouldn't be she would have been with a cat, down alone.
You think so?
I
Yes.
don't think so.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
think so.
I'm
Kardashian,
telling you.
but the other
Now
ones
look,
don't got.
I'm telling you, your
Now look.
body can't stay
Now look.
up like that forever.
I'm with
one of these
you.
days you gonna get old.
mean, she
I'm
keep
with
it
you.
maintenance.
I'm with you. I'm just saying. I don't think it's as dead in the dirt for any female that's in the female.
No, I don't either. I think it's
a lot of-
possibilities.
It's a lot of, less pride. for
Wasn't there a
niggas
show
out
like
there.
Dating After Porn or something? Like,
Huh?
wasn't there a show or something where people were actually like where they followed porn stars who didn't do porn anymore and they were dating and
Was
living
it?
life?
That's crazy.
Was it? No.
Oh shit.
Okay, well I'm trademarking it. That's my show.
That's
Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm saying, it's gotta be because
Those porn stars who ain't got nothing going on, hit
There's
me
a lot
up. We
of
finna
niggas who
find you
don't
love.
really care about that, bro. You'd be surprised, and they're high level, high money, high, you know what I'm saying? High
They beta
value.
males with money.
Damn.
I
With
wouldn't do
money.
it. I wouldn't do it.
With
though.
money. I'm telling you, bro, because bro, at the end of the day, you got to think about your child. You got to think, I don't know if how your parents raised y'all, how you know, whatever. I don't know. That's not my business. But you got to think about your child, bro. You got to think about the
I
future.
know,
You
yeah.
got to think about the
future,
next
yeah.
20 years when you old and possibly got grandkids, and they strolling through the internet and they see you getting painted.
This your
They
mama?
see, you know,
Getting
I mean,
painted?
it's just
I'm my
follow
favorite
you,
word,
bro.
yeah.
I don't know. I may speaking
Picasso.
from just a logical point.
No,
maybe.
you
don't
making
know.
sense. No, it makes sense. It's a hard ass.
We with you. We right here.
No,
with you.
it's a hard ass.
So
like we were
yeah,
talking about beforehand. So me,
Yeah.
I don't think I could date somebody who was a sex worker. Like I don't think so. The only way I see it ever happen is if me and her started it together. Like and in our we like the maskless couple or something like that. Like you don't know it's us. We got masks on or something
Tyler,
like
I
that.
see that tattoo, boy.
I mean, if you looking that deep, I appreciate the support.
Hell nah. Don't play with me, bro. Don't play with me, bro.
But
Hell
like,
nah.
I don't know. I don't think so. It's just it's some people can separate the sex from the work. I can't. You know,
No,
it's
hell
just
no.
it's
Nah, that's
it's gonna come back to me.
Right.
Even if I don't have it in my head right now, even if I'm like, oh, it's whatever, it's gonna come back to me. It's gonna hit me. One day I'm gonna be like, dang, you do this for other people at work, so this ain't even special for me. So it's like, nah.
I don't know how they do it, bro.
I mean, I commend those people because they have literally the people that they date and them, they literally like sex is like, it's not like something sacred to them. It's just like another thing. The sacred thing is like the moments they spend together and they fine with that. I just feel like with sex and all of that, it's like, it means more to me. So if I know you out here just giving it out to everybody else, like for work, for money, it doesn't mean anything.
And I'm pretty sure they just swingers. If they are married, like if they married, and they sex workers or whatever, I'm pretty sure they're swingers, bro. I'm pretty sure I'm hoping that the husband.
I don't think most of them swing. I
Really?
think I swear they're. What was it? Was it True Life? It was True Life. MTV had a show called True Life.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they had an episode where they kind of followed a couple of people who were dating porn stars.
Yeah.
And it's just the people they were dating were regular people. Like the porn star was out here like, yeah, how was work? And they'd be like, oh, it was good. Like dude had the face and everything. Like work was good, huh? Oh, okay. So I don't know. It's crazy.
I don't know.
Some people are just okay with it. I don't know how anybody could be okay with it. I don't know. But with Joe Smith's situation, his wife did say in the video, you know what I used to do. You know how I'm coming. So it's like, she was like, you should have expected something like this. I don't agree with her not telling him. I don't think it should have been a secret. That's definitely something you discuss. You're in a marriage. It's a partnership. Everything y'all do should be discussed. There shouldn't be any secrets, right? So I don't agree with her not telling him. But as far as like the decision and all that, had she told him, then they could have worked from that point. I mean, that makes more sense. I don't know. That whole thing is just wild though, because like now she's on all other podcasts, talk shows, talking about it. I saw a clip where she was on a show where she was talking about she grew up without parents.
She doing a tour.
Pretty much.
I mean, I feel like she just basically
Promo.
promoting her OnlyFans. That's all it is, honestly. So I don't take
it's-
none of it
it's
serious.
crazy.
I mean, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they gotta get their money. They gotta get your chicken. So that's how you gotta do it.
That's how you gotta do it. Put your body out there like.
I'm with you though.
Yeah.
I think about the kids. It's about to be rough for these kids coming up now. Whoo, it's about to be
Can't trust the sport. I couldn't be a
Bullying
sports
about to be a whole new
Another
kind of
level.
level, bro.
Don't let me find
Bro,
out.
imagine bro, I'm pulling up.
I
a
paid
video
$3
of
to see your mom getting cracked, bro.
bro.
$3.
Bro, I see your mom possibly dropping you off every day at school, and I'm looking at a video.
Your mom.
You talking shit, bro?
It's done.
No, you ain't talking shit about me. And then, you know what I mean? It's just gonna be somebody. Yeah, it's gonna be
Suicide
serious.
finna go all the
Oh,
way
I
up.
hope not. But
I hope not, but
Mental health problems are definitely gonna go.
mental health,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but I think that's a thing that should definitely be more. As we've gotten older, we've learned that mental health is way more important than what we were taught. I wasn't really taught about mental health like that growing up.
no, hell no, suck it up, get up.
And in our community, you know, we don't talk about that often. It's like, oh, well, we're going to pray for you. And you're going to feel all right. But I really hope that as time goes on, mental health actually takes a bigger role in like kids' lives.
therapy.
Like the counselors at school definitely, you know, having a bigger role. Like counselors were there, but I don't remember really talking to my counselor like that. I mean, I ain't had no mental problems going on or nothing like that, but like I just remember I don't remember them being as present.
No.
And then I feel like they were phased out at a certain point because I don't even remember our high school having a counselor. Really, we just had somebody say, "Hey, y'all signing up for college?" That was it.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, at the end of the day, the way, I was raised, I'm pretty sure y'all was raised. If you fall down, get back up, brush it off, and just keep it moving, bro. It wasn't, especially in our community, bro. We don't have no choice but to keep going, bro.
Yeah.
Because everything is always
stacked against us.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at with it.
That whole situation is crazy. I'm gonna kick it over to you, man. What's your word on the street?
Interesting topic because this actually kicks into something that's very major when it comes to, dating and courting, if you will. Today's word on the street is tricking. This is an all-male cast today.
Nasty.
Tricking if you got it.
And
nasty.
Tricking is slang for paying for certain services for a woman, but not prostitution, right? It's basically it's like the gray line or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The gray area.
Conversation.
Now you're probably asking,
maybe
why is tricking the topic for word on the street? That's crazy, right? Well, if y'all didn't know, currently in society, especially black society, while this was frowned upon while I was growing up, it is becoming an oncoming trend. Scamming is at an all-time high, specifically in Atlanta. This has caused a large surplus of tricking. And tricking is an easy way to basically have relations with a female. People don't want to talk anymore. They don't want to date anymore. They just want to get right to it, right? I'd buy a diamond ring. I'll buy you a bag. You know what I'm saying? We take you out to eat and woo, buy you some clothes and buy you some shoes and shit like that. And then they expect sex off a rip. And then you have these relationships that are built upon prizes and gifts instead of character, dignity. You know what I'm saying? You actually liking the person, which usually leads up to you end up loving somebody. And this is where tricking becomes a problem because it removes the idea of searching for love, truly searching for love for men. Because a lot of these men that do trick are missing that part. You know what I'm saying? They'll admit to it. You don't truly know if a female loves you or not if you're just spreading them with gifts and expecting sex after that. There is no real connect there. You're literally paying for a service. You know what I'm saying? And so my thing is, and my question to y'all is, what do y'all think about the dynamic of tricking? And is it causing men to not find love anymore?
I mean, my thing is, okay, I expect brothers to be tricking if you over 60. I'm going to keep it a bean with you.
Oh,
I seen it, bro. Over 60 or maybe even 50, halfway point. Fuck it, right? So
they tricking at 20 now.
I know.
No, I'm saying they tricking for the young ones.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
How you tricking at 20?
Oh, bro, you can't be tricking at 20. It's
not that hard. I swear to God.
Man, look. That you messing up the game. Y'all niggas
fucking it up.
Y'all messing up the game. Y'all messing up the game.
I mean, because people say that, they'll say get your money up then. If that's the point, if that's the problem, they messing up the game, they're going to say get your money up.
And that's the problem.
And yeah, again, that's the
no,
problem.
It is a problem.
That's the problem because at the end of the day, bro, you got to think about it, bro. Like, look, if I'm 50, hitting 60, if I'm not married, if I don't got no wife, or maybe she passed, maybe whatever, I'm retired. I got my 401k stocked up. I got my pension stocked up.
I'll spend this Social Security on you, baby.
Look, I mean, I'm lonely. That's how it's supposed to be. That's my retirement gift.
That's a retirement fund.
Yeah, that's what I'm awarded. Bro, if you 20-something years old and you tricking, you a sucker because at the end of the day, you're going to get old and you need to build that money and save that money up in order to be tricking. That's why I'm trying to give y'all free game. Man, look. Think about it. When you get old and you decide to settle down or whatever, and you get old with your wife, and your wife just so to happen to pass on any freak accident, not wishing it upon nobody. But if it happens, you don't have no money, you don't have no support, you probably gonna be stuck in a retirement home that you maybe get kicked out of because you can't afford to pay keep up the bills or whatever in there, whatever monthly plan they got in there. You know what I'm saying? So you pretty much fucked. So at the end of the day, if you 20, stack up your bread, bro. Stack up your bread. Have a 401k. Get a job with a 401k. Get a pension. Whatever you need to do in order to stack up. So when you get to that age, not saying you necessarily looking forward to tricking, but if something just so happens to happen to your long-term marriage, long-term marriage, then you don't want to rebuild and start all over again. You don't want to do that. You damn near 60 years old, touching 70. You probably ain't gonna be here longer yourself. So whatever, you don't see no bridge truck coming, falling behind the hearse. So spend that retirement money or whatever you got going. Buy that girl a bag. Get you what you need to get. And keep on doing it, man. Y'all got the game fucked up. I'm sorry. So,
I do agree with the point you made about it. It is messing up the game.
Yeah.
Because expectations are now shifting. Like,
right.
You can't just come to somebody with conversation. She expecting like, what kind of money you got? What
Right.
you spending on me? How much you gonna? What are you? Not saying every woman does this, but you will see it more so, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna run into those expectations of, oh well, what kind of monetary value are you putting on this relationship?
Right.
And I think that is definitely taking away from the love, because we're missing out on the connections of just getting to know somebody, falling like wanting to be with somebody for who they are. But I think that just kind of goes into also the state of dating nowadays. Everybody just knows that we have easier access to sex. Growing up, you were taught you're not supposed to have sex like until you meet somebody, but everybody has unanimously decided what it feels like is that, oh, if I just say I want sex, I should be able to get sex. So now that that's out of the way, they're like, well, we'll just throw a little bit of money in front of it to make you have to work to get for it with money, and then you can get it. So yeah, it is messing it up. But I mean,
23 years old.
I do
Can
think
have me
you
a
shouldn't
buddy?
be tricking that young. Like I don't think you should be tricking young, because it does mess with your developmental skills as far as
Yeah.
like forming a bond. It will make you think money is the solution, and it is never the
It's never the
solution.
Never. Ever.
Money, I do not agree with the whole money won't make you happy, because if I had $100,000 given to me right now, I'm gonna be happy.
Happy as hell.
I mean, you're gonna be happy.
But it's not
With that
like, it's not
100,000
gonna make you like true inner happiness.
Yeah,
It's not gonna
right.
give you true,
It's not true
like,
happiness. Yeah.
that true feeling. So it's gonna tricking is definitely gonna make people feel like, well, she tripping. Let me just go ahead and give her $100 and buy this bag.
Yeah.
Let me do whatever. She gonna be all right. Really ignoring whatever problem y'all had.
Y'all spending
just
money.
kinda-
Y'all spending money on a girl that's getting cracked by somebody else, and they ain't spending no money on her. Like,
That's the worst part.
And that's
Yeah,
the
because
thing,
you're
like,
tricking on somebody who ain't even with you.
Your whole dynamic about how the male and female bond is going, and it's obviously caused these rifts on social media. You know what I'm saying, with the men versus women shit.
Yeah.
That's part of it, bro. I mean, your favorite rappers, y'all favorite rappers is straight up
Tricking.
tricks.
Like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight
They're-
most definitely.
Straight
a lot of
up
your
and
favorite
down.
rappers don't. You see it. They're not married. They don't have. You know what I'm saying. They don't have long lasting relationships with whoever they're with. It's terrible. And a lot of y'all want to follow them. You know what I'm saying. And I get it. But you gotta realize, bro. Like when it comes to actually being with somebody, understanding who your future is gonna be, you gotta think about the long run. And a lot of y'all don't, because money's fast.
Yeah.
Sex is fast.
Yeah.
But you need those long lasting bonds to really feel love, because these
Happiness
girls
make you
you,
live
you
longer.
can spend $1 million, you can spend $1 billion on a girl, she still might not love you. You know what I'm saying? She'll still dog you in a way, and you know that. And so when it happens to you, you want to feel mad and say women ain't shit. Well, the way you went about the whole situation ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And like Tyler said, like it's fucking up the dynamic on the women's side, because women are now being like, okay, well this girl done got 500,000. I can do the same thing, even though I'm not that kind of girl.
Right.
But now I'm gonna demand a certain price too, because y'all just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
So we're causing this shit because we're allowing it to happen. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And so people not realizing you're losing love.
And all
from
it is all and correct me if I'm wrong. All certain females, I ain't gonna say all, tripping. Certain females only pick, like they'll just pick. It's no different from picking out of a garden. Meaning like, okay, I'm messing with this dude. He could give me this money. I know how much he got. I'm going to the next dude. I'm picking his money. I'm going to the next dude. I'm picking his money. So all it is picking who has the highest bid, who has the highest whatever. Whoop. And long as and if you keep that mentality up or whatever, it for men, it's not only fucking up your future, but it's fucking up her future as well.
Yeah.
You know,
Their value searching.
their value. Yeah, it's
I think
hurting.
everybody really needs to help each other realize their value.
Yeah.
Like men help these women understand their value. Women help these men understand their values.
Right.
If it's not on both sides, it's never gonna be right.
Right.
It's never gonna be right.
Right. That's real. That is real. So, man, look. Tricking. Leave it to the old folks. Leave it to the old folks. If y'all little nasty young ass want to go fuck Mr. Jones back there, then for a Birkin or Fendi or whatever, for a materialistic thing that has less value once you purchase the item.
It's
Then
funny.
go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny too, cause I'll tell the homies, I'm like, bro, you get your money up. You know what I'm saying? You want to find a girl, you want to get your money up. But I don't want to say it to be like, all they
You
want
don't
is
mean
money.
it like get your money up so you can buy her
You know what I'm
stuff.
saying?
It's
Like
secure
it's-
yourself.
Secure,
Secure
yeah, because
yourself.
you're now fighting with these tricks. Like,
Yeah,
you're now in
because
competition
security-
with tricks. So you're gonna have no choice but to kind of have
It's
something.
gonna come to you automatically.
You know what I'm
security,
though. Once you
security
have
in
what you get.
itself is attractive. Like for people,
Anybody,
like women
yeah.
look at security. Like that's
Yeah.
a big factor that they look at.
Yeah.
So if you're outpacing other people with security, like, oh, I mean, yeah, I'm not balling out on you, but you know I'm secure. You know I got
Mm-hmm.
a house. You know I got a car. You know I got money. You know I got a good job. You know I'm handling my business. You ain't got to worry about how much you spending on her.
Yeah.
If she knows her value,
Right.
right? So
Yeah, and believe it or not, man, shit. If a woman knows she's secure, she ain't going no fucking where. She ain't going nowhere, depending on the type of woman that you got, because you could have the moon and the stars. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't got the different other galaxies, she ain't fucking with you. So it depends on which female, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, like I said, young kings, how about to say it?
Young
young niggas, stop tricking.
Young kids, man, look, save your money, be smart. It's not always about the money, but just about how you can set yourself up so you won't have to go out there and look. And they'll come to you. And once you have that opportunity for them to come to you, then you can see how much they appreciate their value on them and recognize your value as well, so y'all can meet in the middle and y'all can have a beautiful, happy life, man. Straight up and down. Don't let that money rule your ass, because you will be fucked up, and at the end of the day, they will be having the last laugh. Men or female, whichever or, because females be tricking too. You know what I'm saying? Certain females be tricking too on these young bulls.
where they at?
For real. Holla at me.
No, I'm dead. That's it. She might not be your ideal.
Hey,
but they
I can
spitting
make
that
something
bread.
shake. Fuck you, man. Nigga.
There's the new game. I want that. You know?
This man here. No, G.
Oh, man.
G. So that's where I'm at with it. Kill, that's it for the word of the street.
Man, you already know what it is, man. Just stop it, please. You know what I'm saying? Please. I mean, y'all ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna be honest. Let's be honest, bro. It's
Nah.
a new generation. Y'all gonna go crazy.
It's gonna go even
You know what I'm
crazier.
saying? Y'all, you know what I mean? So young niggas, get your money up, man. Get your money up. Y'all gonna have to compete with these tricking ass motherfuckers, man.
You really ain't got a trick to get them.
At
You
all.
think you do. You really don't.
And no, it ain't. No, it's still tricking, even if you do have it. I'm sorry.
So T.I. was wrong. Got it.
Absolutely. He know he wrong with that shit.
Well, y'all heard it here. Y'all go ahead and sound off in the comments on the topics. Let us know what y'all think. Y'all can find me at nos.ty, or I don't even know my IG. Really, follow the Nostalgia IG, Nostalgia Uni ENT _.
You can follow me on Instagram, The Real DJ 9D. That's the number 9 and the letter D right on the bottom down there. Appreciate the love and support.
Y'all know what it is, your boy Kels, man. You can follow me at anyway.kelly, no Kelly. And you can follow the whole show. You know what I'm saying? The Bridge ATL _. You know what I'm saying? Pop us up.
Be safe, be blessed. Peace.